And we've talked a lot about local shops and businesses struggling to stay open with COVID-19, but tonight we're getting a closer look at those brave souls who have tried to start a business during the pandemic.
Some tell us they were denied federal loans because of their small size, and many had to shut down soon after opening. News Channel 13's Chase Golightly spoke to the founders of some local startup companies today about their long list of challenges. Chase.
Bart, Heather, when it comes to startup businesses, face-to-face interactions and getting your name out there is key. But with COVID-19 throwing a wrench into everyone's plans, many of these young companies have struggled to stay afloat.
COVID-19 has impacted every business at different levels. But for companies in Colorado Springs that are just getting their businesses up and running, it's been particularly hard. Some shutting down almost as soon as they were getting started.
COVID hit and there was no face-to-face. And so our revenue and our business shut down for 2 months with no money coming in.
Lawrence Wagner is the CEO and founder for Spark Mindset. His startup prepares high school students for cybersecurity careers. But with schools playing a big role in his business model, uncertainty has left him on edge.
Schools who are still trying to figure out what they're trying to do, and then you have parents who are like, we're trying to wait on schools on what they're trying to do.
Jacob Montoya found himself in a similar situation. He's the founder of FitSW, a company that provides software to gyms and personal trainers.
Right away, as soon as it hit with all the gyms closing and personal trainers, some of them losing their jobs.
Struggling to make ends meet, both turned to the Paycheck Protection Program for help. As Montoya explains, it didn't amount to much, given the size of his small startup.
The PPP wasn't a huge help for us, just because we didn't have many hires last year.
Wagner, on the other hand, didn't get anything, saying his business didn't even qualify for PPP.
These programs that were created are not really for startups. They're more for small businesses and restaurants and things like that, so that we didn't even have access to a lot of capital.
Both business leaders are trying to be optimistic about the future, saying things are starting to get a little bit better. They just hope that if there is more federal stimulus down the road, businesses like theirs won't be forgotten.
In total, 160 businesses in southern Colorado took more than $1 million in each in Paycheck Protection loans. That doesn't count the hundreds of other businesses that received loans in less than $1 million. Reporting live in our newsroom, Chase Golightly, KRDO News Channel 13.